dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns daylight. So jump in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips to the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less. Say less.
Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips to the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less. Say less.
Say less.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wildcard Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos, and it comes your...
The crowd is alive, and with good reason. It's the NFL playoffs, the best time of the year. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. But if he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught left side by Waddle. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Lawrence now. That's caught by Hunt. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
When they turned his name in on that card on draft night, Mike, I think they knew he had a chance to be something special, but I don't think anybody imagined that it would happen this quickly. I mean, to have your team hosting a playoff game in your very first season, that's not an easy thing to do for any...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's deep, looking for Boyd.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass.
That to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. On second down, it's Nix. He'll get this out quickly to Boyd. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's a run with Hunt. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now a carry for Hunt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. 2nd down, Lawrence. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. To the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos are back in this one. It's 17-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick 1st down. Lawrence. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. One of the tight ends in motion right. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shai. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerstill.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16. At the Chiefs' 35.
They go with a drop play here on 2nd down. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Broncos have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught! That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. A secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A 1st down throw for Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Chiefs offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Throwing is Lawrence. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. Room to run. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and 5. To throw is Lawrence. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Lawrence. This one on target, it's Dobbs.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is Lawrence. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Broncos will take over possession here at the 44.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the others. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and Curtis Samuel getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now a run on 1st down. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So Wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Nix. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. Now it is 1st and goal. Throwing, Nix. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Broncos. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Lawrence now on 2nd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Off he goes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The visitors' offense. And Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And this has been a dreadful offensive performance. Quarterback on 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second down, Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. We'll send a tight end in motion right. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. Now here's Lawrence. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Now Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Chiefs. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Throwing is Lawrence. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Nix now to throw it here on first down. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7. Back to throw is Nix. Pass brought in by Samuel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Nix now on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1 quarter remains here in the... 2nd and a yard. They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. That is caught left side by Waddle. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A short pickup to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A throw right side taken in by Boyd. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. There's that man again, another catch. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Down at the 31. That's a gain of 10. Makes it 3rd and 12.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now second down throw for Lawrence. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Here's Lawrence. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Lawrence. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. A first down throw for Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, Wiley. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, KC. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come up now for second down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. Now it's going to be third down. Lawrence. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On the zone read, this is Nix. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.